collector. Rick Baker turned this same passion into a vocation. But the part of him that was a kid recreated the original Universal Lab.
Here in my Frankenstein's lab, I tried to duplicate a lot of things that were used in the original film. Kenneth Strickfad made use of a lot of insulators, so we got these old antique insulators, which were one of the cheapest things we found in the room from the surplus yard, but we built a lot of things like just by stacking these things up. Now this machine here was very much like based on one that was in The Bride of Frankenstein, which was just this little tabletop thing next to this heartbeat meter. It's kind of fun. This is a Jacob's ladder, and we went to great pains to duplicate the one that was in the original Frankenstein film. We made these insulators, we made these pieces, we made everything with it. This is some serious high voltage here. What Kenneth did was a new film would come along, and he needed, you know, a Tesla coil, so he ripped the guts out of this one and you know, took the insulators off of that and, you know, rebuilt things with what he had. So there wasn't one original Frankenstein machine. I have things that look a lot more like what the original Frankenstein equipment is. This was based very much on a Frankenstein machine. We actually just made it a little bigger. It's going to get a lot louder here in a second. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Kenneth Strickfad before he died, and he actually had a lot of the equipment in his garage, and he ran a lot of it for me. The problem was it was like serious high voltage, and whenever he'd run it, his neighbors would complain because their television reception was bad and so on. Now above you here is what's called the cosmic diffuser, and we can lower this by moving this lever. We fire this other machine up in the corner too. All right, you ready for a flash?
And now, gentle